I'd like to touch on expanding your business. I'd like to know, when do you think a restaurant is ready to expand? What are the steps that you follow to sort of build a safety net around expansion? Because it's not just copy pasting your existing model. There's a lot of thoughts that go into opening a new location. It's a whole new go-to-market plan and strategy. So can you tell me a little bit about it?
Absolutely. So, as I said before, it's a homework that you have to do, and then you research when you decide, and before your decision and after your decision. When you decide that I'm going to expand, you have to know your location. You have to study the demographics. You have to study the footfall and whether this restaurant will be fit for this area or not. And believe it or not, the only thing that's going to give you is data. I'm working with a food aggregator platform so that we don't give them an unpaid advertisement that told me that this particular concept would not work in this zone. It would really work in another zone, in a different area. Let's say for just giving, for the sake of giving an example, downtown Dubai. This project would not really work much in downtown Dubai, but it would really work probably in the marina area. Let's say we're talking about a Russian concept, because the most concentration of the Russian expats, let's say, if they are located in the marina area, it would work better. So why? Because of the demographics and the data that they have, they will be able to understand. And this is back. It's a mix and match. It's back to talking about technology as well. It helps you pull out the proper decision. Now, when we go, but going back to your question, now pre-opening, when do you know that I am ready for? When you reached your peak of sales, and when you do this during the pre-opening phase, you do the projection. You do a business model where you project how much orders you're going to make. And when you exceed this and you excel, it means your concept is working. It means your concept is in demand. People want your product. And this is the moment that you really decide, I need to expand. And then you create a roll-up plan, an expansion plan, and probably offer it to investors, and a very live success story that we have made at Great Hospitality, for instance, would be Wise Guys. It opened in the IFC. It was a very successful project. People loved it, and this is a really tricky thing. We are now expanding and opening, for example, in Dubai Hills Business Park. Mind you, we're not in the mall. It's in the business park. Why? Because we are keeping the character, the attributes of Wise Guys within the design guidelines of the project when it was an idea. When we proposed that this project needs to be like this, it fell within the guidelines. We did not put it in the mall. We located it in the business park, and there you go. So after Wise Guys, you will have Wise Guys 3 and 4 and 5. So you will have probably a flagship store where you will have a bigger size Wise Guys, where it covers not only sandwiches, it covers a little bit of pastries, it covers a little bit of spices and ready-made drinks and all that. So sky is the limit. I mean, your imagination and your research get married together, and then you'll be able to develop the project further.